seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead.
Minute remaining, and they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
We're sending it in, Jerome. That's for damn sure.
Yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Taproom Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. Stacks on stacks on stacks, lads. Joined, as always, with my guy, Mr. Big Ballin' Ben Larson. Live and direct Tuesday night.
Tuesday, yeah.
Wednesday morning if you're on the East Coast. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're going to be breaking down some Major League Baseball games for tomorrow, getting some best bets. We are being brought to you by the Sharps app, SHARPZ. Make sure to download it to your mobile device. Use promo code JORD517, promo code JORD517. Free to download, free to use. Track your bets. Become a better. Sharps app. Ben, how are we doing tonight?
Good, a little laggy, but we're good. Most of the video is a little laggy, but
we're good. We're good on my side. So
yeah. Oh no, it's all my. I've got like 18 million pages open, and yes, 18 million is the true number there, and it's not liking all of these pages open and loading things. So
all right,
we do what we got to do.
We move. Wild day of baseball today. The Yankees lose another one, Ben.
Yeah.
We're done.
And to a team that should not have anything close to beating them.
No, I mean, the Rays are still a good team.
The Rays are not a good team.
They're a good team. They just haven't been playing well. And you know, aside from that Texas series this last weekend, I mean, they were hot. They were like 7 out of their last 10. They were playing some good baseball. They won 2 out of 3 against Kansas City in Kansas City. So I mean, the team they were playing good baseball, but I mean they're clearly selling. They traded Phil Maton today to the New York Mets, so it'll be interesting to kind of see, you know, what happens with that team, because there's a lot of rumors that Randy Arozarena and Isaac Paredes could be next.
Yep, we got some Franco news today too.
We got that Wander news, so he's basically that's official. It's a wrap for him. So they can really officially move on from that.
We'll see what charges he actually gets within the process.
I mean, they're charging him.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah, things in the Dominican are a little bit different, but we'll see what happens, because it's sexual abuse. So
it's still bad, dude.
Oh no, it definitely is. Plus at this point, it's like it's been almost 2 years now, well, a year and a half now, and it's just like what actually took this long?
Yeah. I think he's done. I don't think we'll ever see him again.
I wouldn't be surprised there. So
in a major league on a major league roster. So I think that Rays can officially move on from there. And, you know, obviously they're usually an aggressive team. And, you know, when I say aggressive, I also mean aggressive in selling and getting maximum value for their players. So could very well see that this year. Obviously, they had a ton of injuries to their starting rotation, losing Jeffrey Springs, Drew Rasmussen, and Shane McClanahan. So, you know, you get those guys back next year. You know, trade some of these guys now. You're getting Caminero next year, the top prospect, and so maybe they can get some other pieces coming up. And trading Manzardo for fucking Savali last year, looking like a terrible fucking trade, but you win some, you lose some. But yeah, that's where the Rays are. And then the Orioles, man, like they just, I know they won their last 2 series against the Mariners and the A's, but you know, they got mollywopped in that one game against the A's. They probably should have lost the Friday game against the A's, in which they won 3-2. But they very well could have lost that, and then they get just stomped by the fucking Cubs again today. So, the Orioles got to make some fucking moves. It's going to be interesting, man.
Yep.
A lot of teams need to make some moves, and yeah, that's really where we're at. Yeah.
Yep. Dodgers place Glass now on the 15-day.
Yep, he's on the IL, which isn't a shocker. He's pretty much spent his whole career on the IL, so
yeah,
it's pretty standard procedure for him. So, yeah, the Dodgers are another team, Ben. Like, especially with Glass on the IL, and you got Yoshi on the IL, and who knows when he's gonna come back, and
hey, Kershaw's coming back, and he's gonna be their savior.
He is not. We saw that last year. So they got rotation issues too. Bobby Miller got fucking shelled today.
Yep. Yeah. 10-1. Yikes.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with a lot of these teams, but we're gonna break down a few games, and then we're gonna get some best bets hopefully out of these, and get some plays we like, and take them to the house, and hopefully cash some tickets. So first game we're gonna talk about is the Seattle Mariners. They'll be visiting the San Diego Padres. Padres have lost 3 straight now. In their last 3, they lost. They dropped the final 2 against Arizona, and then they just dropped tonight against the Seattle Mariners. So it's really a must-win game for them. They're firmly in the wild card. But they can't afford to keep losing games because the Mets are right on their fucking tail, dude. And right behind the Mets is the Diamondbacks, who lost tonight and lost last night in devastating fashion. But and the Giants are right behind them in their own division. So, if the Giants and Padres were to face in a series right now, in a 3-game series, the Giants win those 3 games, they're in the wild card. So it's important for the San Diego Padres to win some games and take advantage of this. They had Mazer on the mound today, which is definitely their worst starter by far. He wouldn't be starting if it wasn't for injuries. He just couldn't get the job done, walked a ton of guys, and anytime you give up 7 runs to the Mariners, it's not a very good day.
It's not a good sign.
Yeah, not a good day. So tomorrow we got Bryce Miller. He'll be opposing Michael King on the mound. What's your initial thoughts on this matchup? Right now, San Diego about minus $1.30. Seattle coming back the other way plus $1.10. Total is at 7.5.
Yeah. Initially I leaned this under. You've got 2 good pitchers that have shown up as as good pitchers throughout the year, especially kind of more recently. I know, who was it? Was it Bryce that just had a bad start against Miami? But it seems like it's every few games he has a bad start there. He had a really good really good June, with only one kind of 2 bad starts. And I'm talking myself out of this under right now. But then again, you've got a Mariners team who, other than tonight, can't hit the ball. So looking at Michael King, same thing. He has a bad start much less frequently than Bryce Miller does. So, I think you can look at the under. I think that's something that we're really going to have to look at, how these pitchers pitch, to look at the under versus the over there. I think the team total for San Diego might be in play. Maybe the team total under. I'm kind of leaning more towards the over unders in this game with these 2 pitchers.
So the interesting thing is, Michael King he has a 27% K rate, so he's 80th percentile in Ks, and the Mariners they're like dead last in fucking K rate, dude. Like they strike out a fucking ton, 26%. So could see a ton of fucking strikeouts here from Michael King, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's a must-win game, which I think because honestly, like the Padres shouldn't be minus 130 in this game.
Yeah.
By any stretch of the imagination, like they should be like minus 120, minus one. This should be a closer game than it is. I know the Mariners can't hit, but like Bryce Miller's still a respectable starter, and they're still a first place ball club, right? So really, you're paying a tax on this game just because the books kind of know like it's a bounce back spot for the Mariner. I mean, I'm sorry for the Padres.
Padres, yeah.
Losing 3 in a row, they kind of a must win. So, and I thought I kind of felt the same way for taking the Mariners today. Like the Mariners were minus $1.36 on the road, and I know Logan Gilbert was pitching, but on the road against the Padres, who have a much better lineup than the Mariners, and I was like, yeah, this, I want to play the Mariners, but that's way too much to be playing the Mariners against the fucking Padres. So like if I was gonna play that game, the Padres were the side I would play, and I kind of feel like it's the same. I kind of feel like it's flip flop now, where it's like I feel like to play the Padres in this, like you got to pay a tax, and you're paying more than probably what the line should be, but it's probably Padres or nothing for me. Although I don't have a ton of interest in laying $1.30 on the Padres here. Like I really don't.
Yeah, I think you're right there on. Sorry, on the Padres or nothing. I'm just looking at pitches too, and Seattle's getting shelled against the. I'm sorry, Seattle can't hit a fucking slider to save their life.
Seattle can't hit anything, dude.
Yeah, I know. And
the only reason why they scored as many runs as they did today is because Mazer walked a ton of fucking guys.
Okay, and see, Michael King doesn't throw a slider much at all. I was looking at the changeup. What's their changeup numbers? Seattle versus the changeup minus 9.4. As the team. Yeah. Kind of lean the under here. It's at 7.5, which is tough. But that's a pretty low number for for San Diego, who can come out and really, just put up runs when they want to. But you're going to be asking Seattle to put up at least. Well, if you're going for the over, they're going to need to put up at least a couple. And really keep things in there without your best pitchers on the mound.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like I think with Michael King on the mound, like he hasn't been good at home. He does his splits, his home road splits are definitely favor his road starts. His home ERA 4.64, his away ERA 2.74. But you could also say the same thing for Bryce Miller. He's a 2.1 ERA at home, 6.28 on the road. And in my opinion, Michael King's a better pitcher than Bryce Miller. A lot of Michael King's stats are ballooned because of his start when he was coming out of the bullpen, and he's not he's more of a starting pitcher than he is a fucking reliever. His ERA as a reliever is like 10, and his ERA as a starter is like 3. So in my opinion, like I said, for me, I don't hate the under. I think the under is a solid play. But it's Padres or nothing for me.
Yeah, because Seattle cannot hit a fucking beach ball.
No, and they're not good against changeups, and he throws a good one.
San Diego's hitting righties very well.
San Diego hits righties a lot better than they hit lefties. Yeah, so Bryce Miller is only giving up .217 average, 434 slugging against lefties. He's given up 12 home runs to lefties. So out of 15 home runs, he's given up 12 to left-handed pitching. He has a 3.88 xFIP, 3.88 Sierra, 43% fly ball rate, 23% K rate.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's San Diego or nothing.
Yep.
You think playing the first 5 minus a half a run gets you better value there?
Yeah, I don't hate that either.
No.
Especially because the Mariners don't typically hit starters at all.
Yeah.
So I don't hate looking at it that way either. I just think this is definitely Padres or nothing here. Like, it's Padres have to win this game.
I mean, I kind of want the Padres to lose this game, but
Yeah, they gotta end this skid though.
no, they don't. As a Giants fan, no, they don't. I know they feel like they have to, but I do enjoy climbing back up this wild card because we're at 2.5 games back now.
Yeah.
And a week ago, we were at 4.5. So I will take that. Let's see, 45 and 47. Oh, wow. And San Diego, there's 3 games in hand on San Diego, too. That is nice. Same with Arizona. Oh, because San Diego played that series against LA at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah.
Giants have a nice second half of the year schedule. So I haven't looked at San Diego's, but I do like where we're sitting there. I think our Giants to make the playoffs bet is still in play, very much in play.
It's very much alive, but they got to take care of business against these shitty teams like the fucking Blue Jays, dude.
No.
They can't be dropping these joints. All right, let's talk about the next game. We got the Dodgers at Philadelphia. Battle of the 2 top NL teams. The Philadelphia Phillies will have Christopher Sanchez on the mound against Gavin Stone for the Dodgers. Phillies basically minus $1.26 to $1.28 everywhere right now. The total's 9.5, juice to the under. What's your thoughts on this one? Phillies won today 10-1, by the way.
Yeah, huge fucking blowout today for the Phillies. And, Sanchez just got shelled against Chicago, and I think this is definitely a comeback game for him. I think this is definitely a prove it for him to.
He also pitches way better at home.
Yeah, and prove it that he is one of the best pitchers in this league. So he does not like that 15.75 ERA for the month of July right now. So I mean, obviously, only one start that's gonna change, but yeah, I think Philly is the better pitching team. I think Philly is the better offensive team here. I don't necessarily love minus 135 value wise, but I think that's definitely a safe bet. You could probably get it better. That's ESPN bet. That's 135. So
yeah, I'm seeing like minus 125, minus 126 out there.
Oh, well, I definitely like that. A lot better.
Yep, and you got Schwarber and Harper back today too.
Okay. Why does ESPN bet suck so much?
A lot of those books, man, they just fucking the hold on baseball is just it's insane.
Yep.
Actually, damn, fucking FanDuel's minus $1.26. That's the best number you can get.
Yeah, I'm seeing OMB is minus 136.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
It's all over the place.
I actually think that number is pretty correct. The minus 136.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think you have the better pitcher on the hill. You have the better bullpen. You have a better offense.
Well, Christopher Sanchez has been really fucking good at home this year.
Yeah, Dodgers are not good against left-handed pitchers, if I remember correctly. Oh no, they're actually better against lefties now. They flipped that, huh?
Sanchez at home 1.35 ERA compared to 5.54 on the road.
Yeah.
Gavin
Sanchez.
Stone, he's Gavin Stone is approaching career high in innings too.
Okay. Dodgers do hit the changeup well, which is Sanchez's best pitch.
Sanchez is primarily a sinker baller. Changeup might be his best pitch, but he throws the sinker ball a lot.
Yeah, he throws a sinker ball 47.7% of the time, but his run value on that is minus 3. Changeup, his run value is 11, and he throws it 30.
Dodgers are good against. Damn, Dodgers are good against the sinker and the fucking change.
Yeah. Maybe this is an overgame.
It might be, dude.
That's it. 9.
Gavin
So
Stone's
solid.
actually been good on the road too. 2.3 ERA on the road. He's been better against lefties. He's only a 2.33 average against. Like I said, Gavin Stone that's his best pitch is a fucking changeup too. He has a high chase and whiff rate on it. He actually throws his changeup more than any other pitch too, surprisingly.
He's thrown it one more time than the 4-seam fastball. Literally one more pitch. So you're not wrong, but Philly destroys the fastball and is not great against the changeup. Not bad, but not great. Let's see who actually is good against the changeup, though. And graphs go away. Let's see.
Damn, Sanchez has been terrible against right-handed hitters.
So Harper good against the change, but he's out.
Oh, he's back. He came back today.
He's back?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Schwarber and Harper back today?
Yep, they both came back today.
Wow. Okay, so Harper good against the changeup. Castellanos good against the changeup. Turner good against the changeup. Brandon Marsh good against the changeup. So that's good. And then what was his other one? The slider or the sinker?
Gavin Stone, changeup, 4-seam, sinker, slider, cutters. He throws they're all above average pitches, but his 3 main pitches is changeup, 4-seam, sinker.
Okay, 4-seam, Harper, David Dahl, whoever that is. Schwarber hits the fast for the 4-seam well. Brandon Marsh hits a 4-seam. Cody Clemens hits a 4-seam. Alec Baum destroys the 4-seam.
It's all lefties, and he's actually better against lefties than he is righties.
Huh.
That's the thing. At least with the 4-seam, and then with the changeup. So to lefties, he throws. To lefties, he throws a changeup 37%, 4-seam 32%, sinker 13%. To right-handed hitters, he's giving up way worse numbers, and he throws sinker, slider, 4-seam, basically. Sinker, slider, 4-seam against righties. Bohm's crushing the slider. Turner's hitting sliders. Merrifield's hitting sliders.
Sosa.
Sinker.
Is
Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa playing?
He might be in the lineup. He's a righty, though.
Mm-hmm.
Turner, Castellanos. Fastball, all their lefties are basically fastball hitters.
Bohm does not hit the sinker wall.
No, but he hits the slider.
Yeah.
Damn, I kind of like the under in this game, Ben.
At 9?
9.5, yeah. And both teams got great bullpens, so as long as the starters don't get shelled.
Yeah.
My only concern, and on top of that, Gavin Stone's been really good on the road, and Christopher Sanchez has been good at home. Yeah, I think I really like the under. Gavin Stone coming off a bad start, and Christian Sanchez coming off a bad start. I like this under 9.
What was Gavin Stone's last start?
Arizona, you get 4 runs.
4 in 3 innings. Wow.
I like the under 9.
Yeah, I can see that one.
Both bullpens are fucking top notch too.
Yeah. I like under 9 and I like Philly. I mean, you get much better value at the under 9 sitting at plus 105 right now.
Yeah. Which almost makes me think like, okay, maybe you could wait for a 9.5 to pop tomorrow and play that.
Yeah, because over is at minus 125, so it's probably going to hit. But you could miss value there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play under 9 at plus 105 for sure.
Yeah, and then probably 9.5 at minus 110.
I don't know about minus 1.5. This could be a close game.
Sorry. Minus 9.5. Under 9.5 at minus 110.
Yeah. Yep.
Just in case they hit that solid number.
Yep. All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the San Francisco Giants against the Toronto Blue Jays. Had a crazy game today. Ryan Walker gave up his first run since May. And the Giants came back in the 9th inning to win the game 4-3. Walk-off, wild pitch. Tomorrow, we have Chris Bassett. He'll be opposing Logan Webb on the mound. Giants currently about a minus $1.50, minus $1.55 favorite. The total is at 7. What do you think about this one, Ben?
I mean, with the total at 7, I think you got to play the over because of.
Oh no, man! The Blue Jays offense is terrible. Dude.
Yeah, and the Giants never. They don't give Webb much run support. But 7 is so low. See, 7 would have hit 4 out of Webb's last 5.
Would have pushed tonight.
Yeah, would have pushed tonight. It's the Giants, and they're not going to have their best reliever, even though we might see, what's his name, Alex Young tomorrow.
Bassett is a 2.93 ERA on the road this year.
Who does?
Chris Bassett.
Oh, wow, okay.
Logan Webb has a 2.13 ERA on the road this year.
At home?
At home, sorry. Logan Webb is a 3.09 ERA with a 3.10 xFIP, 57% ground ball rate. He doesn't give up a ton of fly balls, so That's always good. 21% K rate, so it doesn't get a ton of strikeouts. Basically, a lot of fucking groundouts. And the Blue Jays hit into a lot of double plays, man. They hit into a lot of ground balls. Yeah, I mean, this is another one, dude. Like, I think that this is one of those plays where it's like you either play the Giants or you just stay away. I mean, I think for the value, I mean, you got to look at the Blue Jays here just because, you know, Bassett's been really good. He is coming off his worst start in a while against the Houston Astros. He gave up 4 runs in 5 innings. And then Logan Webb's so good at home, dude. It's like, it's tough to fade Logan Webb at home, bro.
Yeah, but that minus, what is it, 135? Minus 145 that's a lot to put on the Giants.
I don't know. I definitely think the Giants are the better team. Like, the Blue Jays bullpen it sucks. Not only does it suck, they're hurt. So it's even worse than it normally is, right? And then on top of that, like, their lineup fucking stinks.
Yeah, Bassett averaging about 6 innings a game. 5 2/3, 6 innings. Let's see. Bassett's best pitch is his sinker. San Francisco are not good against the sinker.
No, Bassett throws a lot of different pitches, though.
Yeah, 41% of the time is the sinker, though. 20% is the cutter. What numbers do we use for the cutter? Oh, wait, no, they have cutter. They have it minus 4.3 runs again, so there's a couple Giants that hit the cutter well. We go on the other side of the story, sinker and changeup.
Toronto hits a changeup well. As a team. Varsho, Vlad, Springer, Schneider, Turner, Horwitz.
Yeah, but the Webb's changeup is...
Yeah, but when he gets shelled, it's because he leaves that changeup up.
That's true.
And he's given up, like, you know, he's given up 261, 260 average against both lefties and righties. So it's not like he's, like, not giving up hits. Like, because like I said, a lot of balls get put in play against him. And his BABIP is 324, which is way above average. Like, you expect that to come down a little bit. Which is also why his XFIP is around his ERA and his Sierra is around his ERA because his BABIP is so fucking high. But he induces a ton of fucking ground balls. So, like, the defense is good behind him. You know, you don't have much to worry about. But I would honestly look at Blue Jays first 5 here. Or first 5 under. First 5 under 3.5. First 5 under 4.
Yeah, if you can get it at 4, but I don't think you're going to see it at 4 anywhere.
And I lean Blue Jays first 5. I think that they could muster a run and they can hold the Giants without a run. Bassett can, and you could win 1-0. I'm not saying I'm going to play it, but I think that's where the value is. Because at minus $1.50 or something, I'm not playing the Giants minus $1.50. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, 145, but yeah, no, not at all.
I have no interest. And the first 5 is only going to be worse, dude. The first 5 is probably going to be like minus 160. And the Giants have as bad as the Giants' bullpen has been this year, their bullpen is way, way better than the fucking Blue Jays, dude.
Yeah. Well, maybe first 5 you looked at Toronto plus a half a run.
Yeah. Plus a half a run.
0-0,
could be 0-0. Yeah.
1-1 game.
That's why First five money line, first five plus a half, first five unders where I'm looking.
That under is gonna be so low. I mean, I know we're talking about it being 0-0 and 1-1, but
I mean, shit. The first five today was 1-0.
yeah,
Kikuchi's a way worse pitcher than fucking Bassett.
yeah. Mullen, same with. I mean, I don't know if you can say that with Snell and Webb.
When Snell's on, he's
Yeah, and Snell was on today.
yeah. He looked like himself today.
Yeah.
So I think I like both. I think I like both the first five. Toronto. I think honestly I really like that first five under, dude. Like, even at 3.5. I know that's fucking low, dude, but I could very well see that shit hitting. Even it's a night game. But I do lean that first five. Toronto first five money line, first five plus a half. I do think that's a pretty solid bet there.
It's a night game, but I think it's still going to be hot in the city. Let's see.
Nah, dude, it's gonna be like 60 degrees in San Francisco.
Yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to get hot here again. That's why I say that. But not South Bay versus North Bay. Let's see. Game time weather.
When the lights go down.
Game time
in
weather
the
is 71.
city. That's warm for San Francisco.
That's warm for San Francisco.
And the sun shines on the bay. Do I wanna be back in my city?
Who sings that song?
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
I just did, bro. Come on, Ben.
You didn't fall for my line.
I know you were gonna say. Let's leave it that way.
Let's keep it that way.
I think we got to play the Rays tomorrow again too, man. The fucking Yankees are free falling, dude.
Oh man,
Bro, the
Yankees have won the World Series. Yankees have won the World Series.
That's a bad ball club out there in the Bronx. Yep. All right, let's get some best bets for tomorrow, Ben.
Here we go.
What do we like?
I mean, I'm not gonna have a play for the San Francisco Toronto game. I lean the items that we talked about, but I don't think that I can pull the trigger on one of them. So we are going to go. My two best bets will be San Diego first five -0.5 a run, and we're gonna go Phillies money line at -135. Partly because I know you have a better bet for that one.
I'm going Philly LA under 9 plus 105.
I really like that bet too, but I knew you were gonna take that.
I like that. And then I'm also gonna take the first five under 3. I'm gonna say 3.5 because that's probably what it's gonna be. 3.5 Toronto, San Francisco. If it's 3, it's a stay away for me. But if it's 3.5, I'll play it. If it's 3.5 -110, I'll play it. If it's anything more, I'm probably gonna stay away. So those I like. And then, like I said, I also lean Padres, strong lean Padres money line. I might end up playing it if it comes down a little bit, but those are my two best bets there for now. And then I'm dead serious, bro. I think we might have to play Rays tomorrow, dude.
Nothing from San Diego, Seattle.
I lean Padres, dude. Strong lean.
Okay.
Strong lean Padres.
Nothing up to the best bet standard.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Strong lean, may play it. I thought it was gonna be like -$1.25, -$1.20, and I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna slam the fucking Padres, and then it came out and it was like -$1.30. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Some bogus shit. So if it comes down a little bit, I'll probably play it, but for now, staying away from that one. Unfortunately, I might play the under in that. I'll also lean the under in there too. But man, I'm looking at this Tampa and Yankees game, bro, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Might actually have to play the fucking Rays again. I played them tonight and it cashed.
There we go.
I have to play them tomorrow.
They're favored. -107, huh?
Yeah, Eflin's good at home. That's why. And Stroman, he fucking sucks. Stroman has those second half blues. The second half of the year, he always fucking struggles, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing it again.
There we go.
And the Yankees' offense is like come down significantly. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Hopefully, we have a great day.
Yeah.
Win some monies. We'll be back on Sunday night, breaking down the week that was, looking ahead to the home run derby and the All-Star game. So you're definitely going to want to tap in with that. Maybe we'll stream one of these nights this week. Who knows?
Is there a trade freeze for the All-Star break?
Is there what?
Is there a trade freeze for the All-Star break?
Nah, that you can trade.
You can still trade? Okay.
Yeah. I think we saw a couple trades last year during the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Like right after the All-Star game.
We're going to see some trades starting to become...
Yeah, we saw the Phil Maton one today.
No.
So I agree. I think we're going to start to see some trades really start to trickle down heading into like the deadline. So thank you everybody for joining us. We'll be back on Sunday. Have a blessed Wednesday. Follow us on Instagram at Taproom Sports Podcast. Follow us on the Twitter machine at Taproom_sports. Follow myself at Jordan Rules TSP. We'll see y'all later. Have a blessed Wednesday. Be out. Peace.